Hello, Mr. Power. How can I help you?
Mr. Expert, what is a brie?
Alors, Monsieur Power, un brie. C'est de fromage à bas de France.
Stop! I mean P-R-E, written on my SICAM TM.
Ah, you mean P-R-E. This is a job for the Siemens Power Academy.
Power Academy.
Mr. Power, it's great that you want to know more, but before you can configure the system, you must learn
The ABC of 1703.
Let's have a look at your SICAM hardware. Ah, I see. You already have quite a family.
Well, I never wanted only just one child.
I know, once you started. But back to business. If you have a look at your SICAM 1703 device, it's based on modules. Let's have a look. I just told you that every system has at least one CP. TM CP6014. MIC CP6040. EMIC CP6010. BC CP5014. AK CP2014. But the AK, for example, can have several CP boards because SICAM 1703 is a multi-processor system. And you need a power supply to run all these boards.
Ah, a power supply. And two central processor boards. But how can I measure something? For example, a temperature.
Good question. There are special modules called peripheral elements. They are used to read in process signals. These PEs can have a predefined amount of inputs or outputs, analog or digital, or they can be assembled flexibly with various I/O modules.
Ah, that is this board here.
Stop, Mr. Power! Don't forget the ESD wristband! Or do you want to have my hairstyle? That analog board in your hands can measure 16 analog values. You can extend the functionality by adding a sub-module. With that, you can measure the temperature via PT element.
Great! But what is that? There is also a sub-module on the second CP board.
Well, Mr. Power, this sub-module is used for communication.
Ah, there are many different protocols. Are there also hundreds of different sub-modules?
Mr. Power, the protocol is just a program, also called firmware. That leads us to the formula hardware plus firmware equals system element. This is the basic system element, and this is a so-called supplementary system element.
And what does this connector do?
This interface is only found on a special BSE called the Master Control Element. You always need such a Master Control Element. It coordinates all the main functions. On this interface you connect the toolbox cable. Here it is.
Mr. Expert, so many new terms. I'm a little bit confused now. What shall I do?
Relax. Watch this clip again and read the attached document. Our summary with more detailed information provided by the
Siemens Power Academy.